Happy Friday. Hey, Janice. Hello, Wendy. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Looks like it's working. No, it's still not working the right way. Gotta love technology. All right, gonna have to get back on with the folks at Restream. Let's see, maybe I need to refresh. Let's try refreshing. It's oh so refreshing. Aha, that was it. We did fix it earlier. I'm very happy. Hello, Wendy again on Twitch. Wendy's on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It's all working. Ooh, sorry about the buzz. Let's see. So we have April, Guitar Month, International Guitar Month. So we're just here to hang and talk about guitar and all kinds of fun guitar-related things. I have this Parker light on my desk here, and it's on flash mode. It's driving me nuts. So we just put it to static, one color, my favorite color. Parker blue. There we go. Oops. Nope. It's flickering again. Stop it. All right. Well, I hope everybody's doing good today on Friday, the 7th day of International Guitar Month. Hello, Kadir. Welcome. And we have Wendy over on Twitch. If anybody has a Twitch account, please head over there. Sign up if you don't have one. Really help me out. And comment. Say hi. The audio and the video over there compared to Facebook is much better. Wendy's on YouTube. And Wendy's on Facebook. Telling me it's all good. It's all good. It's all working. Hello, Janice. Awesome. All right. We just kind of hang out, talk guitar for however long. You know, they've been going really long. I might not do that today. I didn't go as long last night, but it turned into a long show anyway. It was like an hour and a half. But yeah, these were only supposed to start out as a half-hour thing, and the first episode, I think, went 2 or 2.5 hours. So it all depends on questions and all of that fun stuff, but I have a couple of things in mind for today, which also, again, have to do with the guitar and practice habits and some fun facts. So let me grab my fun facts. Where did my fun facts note go? Here it is. Okay. Let's see. We have... There was a really funny one. Somebody made the world's largest amplifier. And here it is. It was AC/DC. AC/DC. This is crazy. The world's largest guitar amplifier was built by AC/DC for their Black Ice Tour. What year was that? Black Ice Tour. And it weighed 80,000 pounds. Can you imagine the road crew that had to assemble that thing every night? Oh my God. So yeah, the world's largest guitar amp was built for and by the band AC/DC's World Tour Black Ice, and it weighed 80,000 pounds. That's insane. All right, so that's our fun fact number 1 for the evening. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Paul, I talk about you occasionally because on that Randy Rhoads guitar back there, if you look closely, you'll see your strap hanging there. So I met Paul doing a guitar clinic for Parker Guitars at a music store in Connecticut, I believe. Or was it in Boston? I don't remember. But it was in that area. It was much further north than here. And I met Paul there, and we got to chatting, and he found out that I liked Randy Rhoads, and he said, and then I think I told him about my Randy Rhoads guitar, and he asked, which one do you have? Because if you're a Randy Rhoads fan, you'll see that on each guitar he had a different strap. On the Les Paul, he had a snakeskin strap. On the Polka Dot, he had a... that strap over there. Maybe I'll get up and get it and show you that. And it had a leather studded pattern. And then on the Concorde guitar, that he actually named that guitar the Jackson Concorde after experiencing a flight from the U.S. to England on the Concorde. It might have been one of the first flights he had over to England. The Osbournes paid for him to fly on the Concorde and get over there. They wanted him to play, so it was like, let's go, pack your stuff and get on the fastest plane ever and get over here. So after his experience on flying on the Concorde, he basically named that guitar that he had custom built the Concorde. And that had a specific studded leather strap. So cool stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Rob MC is here. Hello, Rob. It's normal hours, at least for you. It's what, 5 hours ahead there, so 7, 8-ish for you. Just at work. Okay. Hopefully this will break up maybe some of the monotony at work. I'm sure it's never boring at your job. Yeah. Yes, British engineering. Pretty cool stuff. I was never, able to see the Concorde in, close. Actually, I did see it once, but I never got on it. In Paris, where was it? I think it was actually at the main airport in Paris. They have a Concorde as part of like a museum type thing. But we didn't have time to go and check that out, which was a bummer because I really wanted to check that out. Cushy job today. Nice. Hey, you know what? You deserve to have a cushy job occasionally, It's the thing. Yes, joint venture with France, so that makes sense as to why they have a Concorde on display at the airport there. Yeah, so today I'm using the Strandberg, and this is called the Fusion. It has the hum single hum configuration. Basically, kind of like the Pia with the hum single hum configuration, and the toggle switch on this, or the electronics, I should say. The toggle is a 5-way switch, and it gives you 5 specific sounds. And then when you go to the tone knob, that pulls up and gives you 5 more. So this guitar basically has 10 variations of tones. You can just have a little fun with that. So, especially if you have headphones, you'll definitely hear the difference here. And now the middle. And then this is the one coil from here and the middle. And now the neck all by itself. And then if I pull this tone knob out, we have a five different variations. So here's this position, and then out, and then we'll go back one, and we'll pull it out. And then we'll go back one, and we'll pull it out. And back one, and out. That one's a little thinner. It's very close to the same tone, but it's cool for a lot of the funk. Put that back. It's a lot more fuller that way, and this is more like a Strat. Yeah, and then bridge, and then back in. It's definitely got a hotter output that way. But yeah, it's a real versatile guitar as far as tone selections, and it has the crazy neck, which is a real cool thing. It's a trapezoid. Pretty neat, huh? And it's neck through, so it has this fabulous reach. Yeah. So let's see. Rob said, yes, there was one accident, and that was it. That was the end. They wanted to have a 0 accident perfect record. And after that one accident, I don't know if anybody died. I don't remember. I just think something happened with the engine, and it was a close call, and they were just like, nope, we're not doing it. Done. Still the best plane ever made. I believe it. It was really a feat of engineering back then. Let's see. I was out in New Jersey about a year and a half ago to get my long-lost Kramer guitar that I haven't seen in 35 years. Yeah, I saw you post about that. Not about the New Jersey part, but That's very cool. I have had a lot of guitars come back to me over the years. I showed the other night my Court Les Paul, which is a very, very good replica of the Gibson Les Paul, and it's a 70s. One of my students, Matt, had bought it from me years ago when he was a kid, and then I got in touch with him, and he hooked me up again with the guitar. I got it back, and we fixed it up, and it looks brand new. Um, yeah, so let's see. Just sent you two amazing pics of Concords taken by the official Concord photographer, Adrian Meredith. Very cool. Incredible pics. All right, I'll check my Facebook messaging. Missing some people that came in, so let me say hi to you guys. Where did he go? There he is, John. Hello, John. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing good. I'm trying not to ignore anybody. I've been on with customer support because I've noticed that I do not see a lot of the comments until the next day. So for some reason, we figured it out, I think. So if I don't see you, please don't think I'm ignoring you, because who knows, it might not actually be fixed. So we're just kind of testing that out now as well. But it looks like it fixed my... Yeah, all right, cool. So the cool thing is now it's broadcasting to my personal page and my music page and Twitch and YouTube. So we got all the bases covered, and they're working. Cool. All right. Well, glad everybody's, here hanging out. Again, this is just a hang, not really so much of a performance thing, just to bring the attention of the wonderful guitar to the public. It's Guitar Month, so that's why. So, in case you didn't know, April is officially Guitar Month, International Guitar Month. And that started in 1987 by the wonderful folks over at Gamma, which is the Guitar Accessories. I always get that wrong. Guitar Accessories, there we go. Marketing Association. That's them. No one's ever heard of them. Unless you're into the retail side of the music business. But it's pretty cool. They wanted to get people excited about guitar, especially in the springtime, new hobbies, get people playing. So that's what I'm doing here. Just talking guitar. Yeah. And amps, of course, and gear. So if anybody has any questions, I'm open to whatever. Let's see. Kadir, musicians are essential to our art, so thank you. We should encourage our brother. Follow him and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I don't do enough of my own PR. I don't know. I don't. So thank you. Anybody else wants to share, please do. Share the event out to maybe a guitar group or somewhere that you know that people would enjoy guitar-oriented, material. Let's see. What else? Your input about the Bad Monkey. I heard a lot of hype about this pedal, and I don't know anything about it really. I haven't investigated it yet. I don't have one. And I probably will check it out, but not, I won't buy it. I'll probably just check it out online and see what it's all about, because I heard a lot of people getting crazy about this pedal. So, yeah, I'll look it up and maybe we'll talk about that. Well, let me see. Maybe I'll look it up now. But yeah, for me, pedals, I have a ton of pedals, but I'm so out of that kind of environment because I really like the Axe FX, and I really just don't like cables and wires, and a lot of stuff can go wrong. I think back when we met, I was using the TC Electronics G system and had a bunch of other pedals plugged into that, which that thing was, again, I talked about how they ran it over with a tank and it still worked. Like 3 times they ran it over with a tank. And the video's up on YouTube and it still worked. But yeah, the pedals that I have are basically on hold right now, and I just use the Axe FX exclusively because it has everything I need in it, which is super cool because now I don't have to worry about batteries, wires, power, any of that stuff. It's just all in. So it's mostly a convenience thing, but the tone is unbelievable as well. So there's no for me, I don't feel like I'm sacrificing anything in particular when I use the Axe FX. Let's see. What else? Rob says the Red Arrows are escorting Concorde on the Queen's Jubilee. Oh, cool. And England's best flight team to make top team. Okay. My cousin's daughter married an Englishman who is, I gotta make sure I'm gonna say this, I think he's on that team. He flies. He's amazing. We had something going on here for 4th of July years ago, and him and some of the British pilots flew past the Statue of Liberty. It was pretty amazing. So yeah, so he's back and forth between the U.S. and England, and he's a pilot. Yeah, pretty wild stuff. My cousin sent me a video that I guess he took from the plane, or maybe pictures. I can't remember, but I have some stuff which was really like intense. And what about the slicer, or was that the chopper? Oh yeah, run to the chopper. I have I think it's the slicer. I think that's the one I have by Boss. But Axe FX has that kind of thing in it too, which is really cool. Maybe we'll do a pedal day. I'll bring out some of the pedals, and I'll make an effects loop in the Axe FX so I could demo the pedals. That would be fun, because there are some really cool pedals that I have that are fun to mess with. I have a Rotosphere by Hughes and Kettner. It's a stereo Rotosphere, and what that does is it actually sounds like the old Leslie amplifiers that they used to carry around, the giant, half refrigerator size, pretty incredibly, I mean, it sounded amazing, but it's huge and heavy. Actually, I played in a band with a keyboard player who brought that around for every gig. He had a really cool layout. He had the Hammond organ with the actual rotary speaker, and the pedal that controlled the speed of it, and a couple of synths. He actually had a very large, like, van, oversized van with the top, and he would get to the gigs like 2 hours early, and he was no joke. Great player too. Yeah, pedal day. Yeah, that could be fun. I'll have to hook up, like I said, an effects loop in the back of the Fractal, and then that way we could pull pedals in and out without having to just unplug and plug things in. I could have them all set up and just turn them on. I also have an overhead camera. We can just face it down on the desk, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I could set that up. That'll be fun. Yeah, so basically, for the whole month... Oh, there goes my favorite pick. Hold on. Gotta get that. All right, so for the whole month, I'm going live, And I just want to get people excited about playing and practicing again. And, you know, pull the guitar out, keep it out, and have it on the stand. And when you walk by, just play something. Have to run. Lots of love, my old friend. Hey, man, same to you. Have a great weekend. And I'm glad you got reunited with your guitar. That's a cool thing. And where are you located? Put it in the chat if you didn't leave yet, because Paul does guitar setups. He has a guitar setup business, or just go to his Facebook page and you'll see it. He does great work, so check him out. I've seen some of the posts that he posts, the pictures of the guitars that he's worked on, and even his own Kramer that he found and revived it. It's great. So yeah, go check out Paul, everyone, if you're in, I believe, the Connecticut area. That's where he's from. All right. Okay, so let's see. Another fun fact. What do we have here? Where's my fun fact page? Fun facts. I don't know if I talked about this one. The world's most expensive guitar was the Fender that they did for the Reach Out to Asia Stratocaster, and it sold for $2.7 million in 2005 at a charity auction. So that's pretty crazy. $2.75 million. Fender Reach Out to Asia Stratocaster. Let's see. Another fun fact. We have the fastest guitar player in the world is John Taylor, and he can play at the speed of 600 beats per minute. They actually have a video of him on YouTube, and there's a clock to make sure he's not cheating. So because a lot of these guys on YouTube got caught speeding up their playing, so they looked faster than they were. So he put a clock that was ticking and played, and basically proved that he was actually doing it without speeding up the video. Yeah, let's see, what else do we have? One of the oldest surviving guitars was built in 1590. Sorry, 1590, not 19. Anyway, 1590, and is on display at the Museum of Music in Paris. Yeah, a couple times Paris has come up today. All right. Oh, we have a new hang here. Hello, Surfer Boy. What are you doing? You switched it up. I'm driving on the Mass Pike, but I'll listen. Yeah, man, I switched it up. The later times were just because I was teaching, and Fridays I try not to teach, or at least not teach too late. So I figured, you know what, let's go on at 3 o'clock, throw everybody for a loop, because these shows these shows are not set to a certain time, which I think I've talked about and said that it's just a random time. So surprise, here I am, 3 p.m. ish, going live, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes. It's always fun to see who's on and how long they last. There's no time restriction here. I got a couple of hours open, so if people join on and we're hanging, it's going good, I'll stay the whole 2 hours. Otherwise, it's usually an hour. Yeah, Surfer Boy likes it. Yes, sir. I like it. Let's see. Another interesting fun fact. And this was cool. I remember this, that really guitars weren't really used in much music back in the day. It was mostly like big band and orchestra type stuff. So the first time guitar was actually used as a rhythm instrument in music was in jazz in the 1930s. So that's another little tidbit. And when you think about it, you're like, oh, that it seems like a long time ago, but it really isn't compared to like other things that have been around, you know? So, interesting. All right, so let's see here. What else did I have lined up? Whoop, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's everything that I planned as far as the fun facts for today. Yeah. So I think I'll just do a little jamming and messing around. That thing I was doing at the beginning was just a little. They call them quartal chords. They're developed in fourths, so they're not exactly like power chords. You know, they have a bit of a atmospheric tonality to them, and a little bit of a dissonance. But they're stacked in fours, so if you were to take every four notes in a scale and stack them, you'd get one of the chords that I'm playing. So, a little theory for people: the chords that we're all used to hearing, like major and minor, are built on thirds. And these particular chords that I'm messing with are built on fourths, so they have a different sound. And they're just a lot of fun to just experiment over. Yeah. So what do we have here? We got my cool, clean sound. Yeah. Yes, so other time zones, yep. Um, yeah, I have a good amount of people from everywhere, which is really wild. Rob MC's in England. My buddy Metalhead Hippie, who's not on right now, he's in Alaska. We have Garamo. Man, I never say his name right. I'm so bad with names. But he's in India. He's not on right now. He always asks me fractal questions, which is cool. um, yeah, so, we're just hanging. Gonna do some stuff here. I'll play a tune. Let's see, what tune do we have handy? I know you guys asked about some covers, but I might try and stay away from the covers for a bit. Because I don't know how Twitch handles the whole copyright thing. You know what? Let's try it. See what happens. Let's do something that I actually know. I won't make too many mistakes on because, again, I haven't played any of these songs since October. A little sip of afternoon coffee. All right, Rob has got his curtains hanging. Beautiful. All right. And I'll give you guys the good audio. So let me see. And this is what happened the other night when I tried to play this song. The audio went berserk. And you guys didn't hear the guitar. All you heard was the backing track. So we're going to revisit that one again. Little Santana. One of my favorite guitar players. Let's see. Alright, so the audio looks there. We're good. Looks like it's there. And hopefully the backing track will be there as well. Alright, I'm going to shut off the microphone and give you guys the good audio. All right. Well, that was fun. Hopefully, that volume was good as far as backing tracks compared to the guitar. Again, this is a little bit of a different setup than when I broadcast from over there, so I'm still working out the kinks and not those guys. Nope. That's another good riff for a one-string riff. Where is it? That's it. So it's F G, back G F, B flat, back to G. I'm used to doing it over here, so I don't have to slide up. But for all the beginners, almost forgot about my one-string riff of the day, which I've been forgetting about in the past few streams. But I wanted to give everybody at least one riff to play on one string because, you know, hey, beginners can't move around quick and they can't get, you know, past the sixth string sometimes. That's our easiest string because it's the top string. We don't have to worry about whacking those other strings in the middle. And I'm not sure. I think that's the right key, if I remember correctly. So you should be able to play right along to the song. Should be just fine there. Yeah. I love the Van Halen version of that, though. Yeah, Eddie really tore it up. There, you really got me. But, yeah, so one string riff. Whoops, I messed it up that time. You can use one finger for the whole thing, too. Nice and easy. All right. Let's see who's on. It's a little early, and again, these spontaneous times with not too much warning sometimes doesn't, you know, bring in the crowd. But it's okay because, you know what, that's what replay's for. And I actually get a lot of people sending me messages that they're on different time zones and they're watching the replays. So that's really cool. So here's to you guys watching the replays. I appreciate it. Please give a like or a thumbs up or whatever platform you're on. Maybe share it out to some friends. Yeah. If you subscribe to any of my stuff, any of my channels, whatever platform you're on, you will get a notification if you hit the bell or the, yeah, I guess it's the bell. I'm not sure how they do it on Twitch just yet. But, yeah, just sub up and make sure you hit the bell, and every time I go live, you'll get a little notification. And then you can hang. Hey, Mitch. Good to see you here on a Friday afternoon. Changing it up a bit. Not the usual later in the evening live stream. Changing it up a little bit. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Maybe we'll do one more. Maybe we'll do another Santana song. Gotta love that guy. What else do we have that I'll remember? Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll do the Rumble. We'll do the Rumble by Link Wray. Years ago, you know, my mom would always, she's a rocker, my mom. She loves all the, you know, rock music and Ozzy, the heavy stuff, some metal. My mom likes Judas Priest and Van Halen, you know, so every now and then she'll call and say, you got to do this song. Got to do this song. You should do this song. And one of those times that she called was, you know, way years ago before you could actually before you had cell phones. She was driving home, and on the radio came Link Wray, The Rumble. So, of course, when she got home, she called me, said, "You got to do The Rumble. It's a really cool song." And I wasn't quite sure of the song. It was years ago. So, he wasn't on my radar back then, really. So there was no YouTube to look it up. So how the heck did I get a hold of it? I don't remember how I figured that song out. I think one of my friends had the song. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. It's just an easy tune, but it's got, like, attitude. So I incorporated it eventually into my trio, and we did it live. Always a lot of fun with this song. Fun fact for people, again, is this song would cause mini riots back in the 50s when he wrote this song. It was banned from the radio. It was also banned to be played at, like, roller rinks. And those, back in the day, drive-up burger joints where you'd drive up and the girls would come out on the roller skates and bring you your food. Always caused fights. The Rumble. Can you imagine that? A song, people would fight. So here it is, The Rumble by Link Wray. Oh, hey, hold on. We got a couple people chiming in. My cousin Mike jumping in Texas on after my work calls. Good stuff from you cuz here on Friday afternoon. Good Friday, yeah. So I figured I'd change it up, do a different time. So we're just surprising everybody with this new time here. Cousin Mike in the house. That's right. Imagine that. No cell phones, no YouTube. Those were the days. Yeah, you had to actually, like, figure things out on your own and not Google it. Go to a library or ask a friend like I did. You ever hear of Link Wray? Yeah, I got his album. Cool. Let me hear it. And you always had those friends, too. The ones that had the different music than you. So you'd swap albums every now and then, and, oh, you got to check this guy out here. And then you'd say, oh, you got to check this guy out. And you'd trade albums for like a week or something, Or you'd, after a while, when cassettes came out, imagine that, you would be able to record the album and give it to your friend. Much like these online streaming platforms that keep getting shut down for, pirating music, but that's a whole event on its own there. Hey, John Muller. Greetings from Clifton, New Jersey. Hello, Vince, Link Wray, and Robert Gordon. What a team. Yeah, I mean, geez, just that stuff is so awesome. Old-fashioned Napster. Take that, Metallica. Oh, my God. There's such a funny video of... that they made making fun of Metallica. I don't even know who did it, so we're not even going to bother with it, but it's hilarious. Anyway, so let's do some Link Wray. My mom is out right now, but when she gets home, maybe she'll see the replay. So this will go out to both my mom and Wendy. Wendy loves this song. So... it's always better when I play it on the Les Paul, but I don't have that handy. I'll just use this. Who am I kidding? It's handy. It's right behind me. But I know it's not in tune. Let's see. Maybe it is in tune. Why not? Why not? Hey, Brian. Hey, Vince. Happy Friday. I'm featuring this International Guitar Month series in my newsletter this Sunday. Oh, awesome, man. Hey, everybody, check out Brian. He has a YouTube channel, Chasing Sound, I believe, and he also does a newsletter, which I'm grateful. Thank you for sending my stuff out on your newsletter. I really appreciate it. That's so cool. Yeah, so you know what? Let's just grab the Les Paul. We'll do it right, We'll do it right. Let's see. The Les Paul's right behind me. So we'll get that. I think it's in tune. because the other night I showed it and it was in tune, and I haven't played it since then, so it should be close to being in tune at least. Yeah. If anybody's into it, I have merch now. Where is it? Hello. This whole reverse camera thing makes me crazy. There. VinceGinella.com. Merch. You can find it on Teespring or Spring, whatever their site is, but it's also available on my website, VinceGinella.com. Here it is, the Les. Play it on the Les Paul for Wendy. All right. Put the cable through the strap even though I'm sitting down, because you never know. I'll probably unplug myself. All right, so let's check if we're in tune. Wow. A little off, that's okay. I have these fine tuners down here because I got spoiled with the Floyd Rose years ago. So I put this bridge on. It's called Badass Bridges, is the company that makes it. And it made a Les Paul fine tuner bridge. Some people don't like that because they hit it with their hand. But I'm just so used to it with the Floyd Rose that it doesn't bother me at all. Alright. My B string is being really finicky. I might break the B string. Yeah, that could be a problem. That one was too far out. This one's close, so we'll just tweak that. That one's a little off. All right, so we'll do some Link Wray here. Let's see. Link Wray. Link Wray, a guitar monster, really underappreciated guitarist. Yeah, definitely I have to agree with you on that. The G string will go out. Yes, the G string is always trouble. All right, here we go. Little Link Wray and the Rumble. fun at the end there. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to stop these songs from auto starting one into the next. I don't know why it changed. Apple going and changing things up on me. Hey, Mark Fazio, what's going on? Thank you. You know what I suddenly feel like fighting? That's hilarious. And I read that more like a question. But yeah, you know what? I suddenly feel like fighting. Well, careful. Oh, yes. Angelo. Hello, Angelo. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Over here. Hey, Vince. Nice to see you. Can play a Gibson. Nice to see you play a Gibson. Yeah. It'd help if I can read. New glasses. I need new glasses. All right. Yeah, I love these Les Pauls. They're great, but a lot of the features that I really love with the tremolo bar and the 24 frets, just Gibson isn't doing it, and the super cutaway. They changed up some of the new ones, like if you get the Alex Lifeson signature model, or they call it the Access now. I don't know if it's actually Alex's signature model anymore. I can't remember. But they did away with the heel. So, I've been showing you guys my guitars. So for some people that don't really know about guitars, you'll see with this, it has this giant block here. And it's pointy. And that digs into your hand when you're trying to play these high notes. And honestly, these aren't even that high. Here's A, and that's where I usually play a lot, is between that and F sharp. And what winds up happening is, you're hitting this heel. It's not that comfortable. The newer ones are more rounded, which is nice. And the Alex Lifeson one has the Access with more of a cutaway and a Floyd Rose tremolo and a piezo, which is a lot like my Parkers. But no 24 frets. They still haven't ventured into adding some more frets. So maybe one day I'll use it as a main guitar, but I just love my other guitars. With the gold hardware, like I said, the Black Pia reminds me of a souped up Les Paul, which I'll show you guys next. Although these covers I took off. So there used to be gold covers on each pickup, and it looked really sharp. But when I got the new pickups, I didn't have... these didn't come with the pickup covers. And I didn't want to mess with the original pickups. So the only way for me to get those back is if I just put the old original Gibson pickups back in. I replaced these pickups, or those pickups, with these, and these are the Gibson 495. I think it's the Dirty Fingers. Lou Palo used to use those as well. That's in his signature model. But I didn't know Lou at the time when I redid this guitar. It just was by chance that those were the ones I picked. All right, whoops, don't knock anything over. Here. I'll show you this one. Here. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, and I'm going to knock it over again. Yeah, this one's out of tune. So this has the gold pickup covers and all the gold hardware. And it has F holes. Look at that. It's a semi-hollow. So this one's more of a blues guitar. Yeah. So let's see. This is totally out of tune. I'll just tune it up real quick and let you hear it since it's out. But the cool thing is these pickup covers. I just really like the pickup, the gold look. It's very cool. All right. Oh my goodness, it's so far out. So a long story with this guitar. I had a customer at one of the stores where I used to work, Bach to Rock, years ago, and and she would buy all of these cool guitars. She was a real big guitar fan, and she played a little bit. But there was something wrong with her. She was sickly, and I don't remember what it was. It was something pretty serious, like diabetes or worse. I don't remember. But anyway, she would come in and buy guitars and just have fun with them, and it was awesome. And she bought this, and it took forever to get. And we got it, and she didn't like the way it was set up. So we offered to set it up for her, but she was mad at Gibson and said Gibson should have never let it leave the factory like this. So I just said, well, you're right. They should have never let it leave the factory like this, but we'll set it up for you. And we even offered to do it for free. And she was really adamant about sending it back. She didn't want us to do it. She didn't want to put us out for the... I was like, it's not a big deal. We'll do it. So we sent it out. Gibson sends it back, and the headstock is busted clear off. So what wound up happening was we had to send it back to Gibson. Gibson didn't want to fix it. They blamed UPS. There was this big fight back and forth. Finally, they fixed it. And I don't remember if UPS or Gibson paid for it, but anyway, it got done. And then years later, unfortunately, she passed away. And then one day I get this call, frantic call from her daughter. And she's like, I'm selling all my mother's guitars, and I wanted to give you a heads up because Guitar Center offered me like something ridiculously insulting for this guitar. And I said, well, I don't have a lot of money, but I'll give you more than Guitar Center did, which I did. I think I tripled the amount that they offered her. And that's how I wound up with this guitar. So, long story, but that's the story. So, let's play a little bit on it so you can hear it. Oops, I don't want that delay on there. There we go. So I'm definitely not used to this neck. It's a lot thicker. It's a very big neck, even compared to my Les Paul Custom. But it's a cool guitar, and it sounds great clean. It's got a real nice, fat, warm sound for the jazzier stuff. So it's a cool guitar. Definitely fun. Let's see. We got some people talking about stuff here. There we go. Gold caps are key on that. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Do you still have the picture with all of the crew from the days with Lou? You know, that is definitely somewhere. Was that at Jigs or at Maxfield's? I think it was Maxfield's. And I think I do have that picture. That was we had some great times with Lou and those open mic nights. Oh man, I need a translator. Let's see, can I copy this and throw it into Google Translate? Of course not. Ah, bummer. Hello. And I wish I could read this. Oh, why can't I copy it? It won't copy. And, oh, can I do it this way? All right, I think I figured it out. That wasn't ideal, but let's see if I can Google Translate this. Where are we? Come on. Open Google Translate. Boom. Go. Um, no matches for your search. Oh wait, no. Oh well, I tried. Sorry, but thanks for visiting. All right. Guitar Center will always undervalue your guitar. Yeah, but the music go round was the worst. Oh wow, I remember that place. Yeah, so it's a shame, you know, and that's what winds up happening. It just recently happened to a friend of mine. His good friend's uncle passed away, and they had like 25 guitars, if not more. And the family has no room in the house. He sent me a picture, and literally there was like 30 guitar cases stacked up behind their couch, blocking their living room window. And unfortunately, people don't know what to do with this stuff, and other people that, like myself and other musicians, don't really document things too good, which I do. I have everything pretty much documented, but some people don't, and that's a shame, because then they don't know how much things are worth, or they don't know where to go to sell stuff, and then they just take it to like a local music store and they give you like beyond bottom dollar. It's a shame. Yeah, so anyway, I lucked out with this guy. This is a beautiful guitar, and she named it. It's Black Betty. So I'm pretty sure it was Black Betty. I sold the print. Oh my god, dude, you're killing me right now. I remember that guitar. In fact, I remember sending you a text years ago if you still had it, and you said no. I would have given you $500 for that easily. I mean, now they're worth. Have you Googled your old Prince Hohner? You're gonna be very upset if you do that. It's like mad money, dude. Crazy money. If you're bored right now, Google it and then put the price up in the chat. I don't want to ruin your weekend, but it's way worth more than $250. All right. So, I love this guitar. I love all my guitars. I love all guitars, period. I mean, it could be the junkiest thing ever. But yeah, they all play and have their own little mojo about them. But again, the gold hardware, super sharp and black. And then I'll show you this, which everybody has seen because I've been using this guitar. Been using this guitar an awful lot. So you all know this. And I always say, every time I pick it up, it's like a souped up Les Paul. This guy is just super stunning. And Danish. I was going to say it was Swedish or Norwegian, but I was close. Danish. I've been to Denmark. It's a beautiful place. Dag, if you're still here, I'm sorry I can't read what you're posting. Hopefully we could translate it later. But bummer. Alright, so yeah. Slick Les Paul style guitar with all the modern bells and whistles and features that I like, except for the piezo. But this thing's got it all. It's got the locking tremolo and the gold hardware on the black. Kind of like me, with gold hardware and black clothes. Oh, I'm such a nerd. You can't do that on a Les Paul, but the Les Paul has its own thing. And that's the great thing about guitars. is every guitar has its own personality, and when I pick up a different guitar, I play differently. So like on the Les Paul, I would never do that. One, because you can't, and two, it has a different vibe. So, you know, that's all. So I think I'll do a wrap up here. I don't know what time. Let's see. Where's the clock? Hour and 12. We do have a good handful of people here. So hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Wendy's actually looking up what Dog said, so we'll see if we can address our Danish friend. Yes, but we'll see. We'll see if Wendy can get it, and then if she does, I'll post it, or she could post it. I'm gonna play one more in the meantime. Let's see. What else do I have on deck here? Oh, let's do a little Miserlou. We were talking about that. All right, so we're going to do some Dick Dale. All right, let's get the footstool out of the way so we don't knock it over. And we'll put the strap a little higher there. There we go. Give you guys the good audio. Oh boy, keeps running into the other songs. Um, yeah, Mike and Wendy have translated it. So when I see this beautiful guitar, I think of my friend Luther Allison. He always had such great Gibson guitar at his concerts. Ah, cool. And then Wendy's is pretty much the same. When I see this guitar, I think of my friend. Yeah, all right. Great. Well, thank you guys for for translating that. My jacket here. Mark, did you look it up? He says no, but hopefully if he looked it up, he didn't pass out. And I am totally getting tangled up on the power cable. Move. Got the power cable for one of the cameras. There we go. Got to point that to the back. All right, so let's see. I think we're going to call it a day here. About almost an hour and a half. So, yeah, hopefully everybody had a good time hanging. Thanks for being here. My Danish friend over there, hope you're doing well. I see your profile picture has, I think, a Les Paul. It's too tiny in this software, but it looks like a gold top. Awesome. Yeah, that looks like a gold top to me. But thanks for being here, everyone. And as always, great to hang out. Good Friday hang. No, now remember. Yeah, no meat today. I don't really eat meat that much anyway. Not that I'm a vegetarian. I just don't. So it'll probably be fish or something, you know, non-meat for sure. Oh no, I'm late to the party. Yeah, Johnny, enjoy guitar. Yeah, we've been on since what time did I start? Like 3-ish. Picked a different time earlier today. Threw everybody a curveball. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, awesome. See that? We're going to avoid meat altogether. Cauliflower tacos. I know some of you people are probably making funny faces right now, but I can assure you they are awesome. They are awesome. I really like them a lot, actually. So, yeah, let's go with the cauliflower tacos this evening. That would be cool. Yeah. Or fish tacos. Nah, cauliflower tacos. Yeah, fish tacos are great. Well, everybody have a great weekend if I don't see you. I will be on. I'll be on tomorrow. Still don't know what time. The everyday thing just depends on when I could figure out when I have like an hour or two open to do this and just hang out and talk guitar. So it's between lessons and working on the website, which is right over there. Everything's backwards in the frame, so when I point at something, it's like, oh yeah, I meant to go over here. So yeah, I know people have been visiting the site, so thanks, because I could see the analytics showing me. There's going to be lessons up there hopefully by next week, some free lessons. And then if anybody's interested in guitar lessons, of course, it is Guitar Month. And I might run a special for new beginners. So we'll see. I don't know yet. It depends on the time that I have for, getting new people in. I'm kind of booked up right now, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Get some new folks, new blood, new guitar players. If you know anybody who's thinking of starting to play, I teach all levels, so send them my way. Mark Fazio was a student of mine. Mike Legato is a student of mine currently. There's always students dropping in on the stream. and there's plenty of testimonials on my site. So I'm not gonna push myself. You can just go listen to other people talk about their experience. Um, so there you have it. So yeah, fish tacos or cauliflower tacos. We're gonna have to throw a quarter up in the air and pick. Um, Thank you, Angelo. Same to you and your family. Hope we can maybe see you soon. I know we live pretty local to each other, but it's just like finding the time to do anything these days is a little nutty. Um, Wendy posts the same. And yeah, thank you. You too. And to everybody who celebrates as well. So have a great couple of days. Again, I will see you all tomorrow. I just don't know when. So if you subscribe to whatever platform you're watching on right now, you'll get a notification. Make sure you hit the bell and you'll get notified. I post an hour before I go on, so you'll have an hour to pull it together. And come by, which would be great. It's always great hanging with everybody. So have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.